The manager said that the message has never been sit back and try and soak up the pressure, even though that's how it's looked. So was that the message again at half-time today? Go out, kill the game?
Yeah, it's never been the manager saying that. It's just been us as players on the pitch, maybe just having a mentality where we kind of want to drop and hold on to the win, where you saw today we're still pressing, still keeping the ball. And that's the most important thing as us as players, to go out there and do it on the pitch. The manager can only take you so far, and as players, you've got to go out there and take responsibility, and we've done that today.
I thought the start of the second half was good. We missed a chance just after half-time. Jayden should possibly score, and then our goal's a good goal, and then, you know, we really feel that we've got something to fight for and something to gain from this game. We have to be always close to perfect in terms of a performance, and when you do make those mistakes, you're going to get punished. And when you do are off of it a little bit, then you're going to get punished. And we did, and we got punished.
A couple of magnificent goals from your side. We sort of expect it from Harry, but were you sort of a little bit pleasantly surprised by Tongay's finish, because it was incredible?
No, it was incredible. But for me, sometimes you can score an amazing goal isolated of the context of your performance. In this case, I think the goal is just to confirm a fantastic performance. He was really, really good in midfield.
It was a much better team performance, and as Mourinho said, and Ndombele was at the heart of it, a very good performance by him.
Well, I think after the draw against Fulham and the performance in that game, they needed a big result, and they played well today. They set up differently, which showed respect to Chris Wilder and Sheffield United after recent results. They played a 3-4-3, and he just tweaked Ndombele's position and played him in a more deep central midfield role, and he was outstanding. What you need from a midfield player in this position is quick thinking, forward passing, and he did that straight from minute one. It showed his intent. There's been an absolute transformation in Ndombele, to be honest. This is a super pass with the outside of his right foot. I think Mourinho will take some credit in giving him a kick up the backside, getting his defending in here. Physically, he looks a different player to last season. He's played so many more games, he's scored more goals. Look at this on his left foot, good awareness. And he wanted the ball. He grew and grew as the game went on. He's good at this, close control, shaking people off. Again, good decision-making. Norwood here makes a bad area, and in midfield, sometimes you get punished for it. But what a finish this is. Exquisite. Aware of where the goalkeeper is, and there's no doubt in my mind he meant that. It was a brilliant goal, and rounded off a brilliant performance from him, to be honest. And he's done well to overcome the doubters and get in this Tottenham side, and he's arguably been one of their best players this season.
I mean, is it a lesson to all of us not to write players off too early in their Premier League career? It takes time to adjust, but then, as Mourinho himself said, you know, it's his responsibility to turn things around. And when a player does that, I then give them that opportunity.
I think it's a two-way thing. The manager has to give you some help and some guidance, and then you have to take that information on rather than go against him. You know, I had it, luckily, with Houllier, it may give me a right kick up the backside, and I had to take it on board. He took it on board, and he's got himself right physically and mentally, and the performances now are warranting that hard work, because he must have worked hard on the training pitch.
And speaking of players taking responsibility, that's what Harry Kane said in that post-match interview there, that this taking the lead and then sitting back hasn't been an instruction. The players somehow found themselves doing that, but that wasn't the case today.
No, but for a 10 or 15-minute period just after half-time, Tottenham, when they conceded the goal, I thought they thought that they could just turn up, because it was that easy for them at times in that first half. But other than that period, I thought they were really positive. And what I liked best about their performance is that the forward pass was always their first thought. Højbjerg there through the midfield of Sheffield United, and that was a constant first half and second half. Then you've got 3v2, and with the type of players that Tottenham have, they were always going to cause problems. That ball can go right or can go left. That's the negative pass. But the first thought is through there, through into Kane, pass, move, and if they did that, which they did it really well, I thought, then Sheffield United weren't going to cope with them. The pass, the move, the running behind, the understanding of those two was brilliant. Again, same again, not a safe ball, this isn't. This is a really, really confident pass. Fizzed it in up to the forward, pass, move, in back again, and then they're straight into the defence again. And they caused them problems, and if they did that, they wouldn't be able to cope with them. Same thing again. That's not a safe ball. That has to be pinged up there with pace, and I thought they were excellent at it. And same thing again, Roden, ball up, and they were holding the ball and they were running in behind, and they were excellent. And they created chances, they missed a couple, but I thought it was much more positive from Tottenham.
And that's a mentality. That's nothing to do with the formation or anything like that. That's just down to a different mentality from the players.
Without doubt, I think so, because their first thought is can they get it forward? Can they get it forward quick? And that's how they were going to cause problems against them, and they did that.
Personnel as well. You know, he made a few changes today. I don't think he was happy with that performance against Fulham. And as I said, bringing Ndombele back in there is a risk with that, because he's a forward-thinking player, which means you leave gaps. But sometimes risk and reward. The more creative players you have on the pitch, the better performance you've got from an attacking point of view.
Go on, then, give us a striking masterclass to finish. Well, not
I just want to stress the importance of taking the ball on the half turn, and then the importance of a first touch. I mean, we're talking about an elite striker here in Harry Kane. They win the ball back from Norwood, but just watch his body position in terms of he knows where he is, half turn, and his first touch then takes him forward, then into the defence to set himself up with an opportunity, and he's looking at goal. Norwood loses the ball. It's a poor touch. We know that. But look at Harry Kane. He's looking around him. He knows where he is. He knows he's got 5 or 6 yards free to turn, but that is taking it on the half turn. Then he's into his stride. Then he's straight into the defence. I mean, it's not an easy opportunity. It's a shot from outside the box. Now have a look at the difference with McGoldrick. It's a good pass. He does very well to get into the position. Now he should open his body up and take that touch away from the defence, so they can't get back at him. But what he does is, if you see it from this angle, he takes his first touch back into the traffic, and that split second allows the defender to then set himself and then get his tackle away. But if he takes it away towards the goalkeeper, it's an easy opportunity.
It's a split second, isn't it?
It's just that split second with going towards the goal rather than coming back into where the defenders are. And that was the big difference. Yeah.
Confidence to take it on your weaker foot. You know, the best forwards I played with all were working always on the weaker foot, so they had that, the option to go on.
I mean, that is time and time and time on the training ground, working on that first touch, left foot, right foot, whatever it comes to you, to have the confidence to take it into goal. So if the defender's going to get near you, he has to foul you.
OK. Liverpool against Manchester.